Hi, I'm Luke from Flexer and Sandyland, and I'm going to guide you through a little improvisation that we used while we were making our show, Imagining Otherwise. So we're going to start just by walking around the space that you're in. So as you're walking, just give yourself a moment to think about spreading the toes into the floor and allowing the heel to land. So rolling from the heel out to the toes. Just take a moment to soften the feet into the floor and just think about as the feet meet the ground meets the foot. Start to pay attention to the texture of the floor that you've got underneath you, whether it's laminate like I have, or if you've got carpet or tiles. Just have a moment just to check in to how the sensation of the floor underneath you feels on your feet. And then we're just going to imagine that the floor underneath us is going to tip. It's going to slant or tip in different directions. So as you're feeling the floor underneath you tip, imagine that the body's just going to find little moments of off balance. And when you arrive somewhere, just take a moment of pause so you can sense the direction of that tip. And just allow the weight of the body to follow. As you're falling, just make sure that you're softening the knees and the ankles so you can catch the weight of the body. Let's have a moment to play that sensation of tipping, absorbing and catching. Imagining the whole room that you're in, a bit like a boat on a sea. Tip, pour, absorb, resolve that. And then we're going to play with a different idea. So we're going to imagine, if you think about the tectonic plates in the ground, one foot is on one plate, the other foot's on another plate, they're going to crack apart. So as we're tipping and pouring, when we land, we're just going to imagine the two plates underneath our feet have opened away from us. So we tip, we pour, we land, the ground underneath us cracks, and then we resolve that idea. So again, just thinking about the stable surface that you're on becoming a little bit unstable, opening away from each other. And as they open away, just again push the feet into the ground so you can feel the ground underneath you supporting that action. And just see where that might take you. What fun is to be had with this image. Absorbing through the legs, pushing through the feet. And then another image that we could play with this idea of the ground underneath us is a bit like an earthquake. So we're going to imagine kind of rumbles or little explosions from underneath the ground. So we've got our tipping and pouring, we've got our tectonic plates separating, and then we're going to add in this kind of rumbly feeling. And don't worry about, shape or form of how that is. Just enjoy that idea of the ground underneath you is quite volatile. Bubbling up from underneath. So you've got these three images to play with, relating to how the ground underneath you could change the way we access movement from the floor up through the body. So what I'd like you to do now is you can keep playing with these images, or perhaps think about the landscape that you were born in. Think about the texture of the ground underneath. Were you born in a place that has grasslands, or a place that is muddy and squelchy? Were you born in a place that's concrete? And what happens in the environment that you could place yourself in? Then put some of your favourite music on and have a little go.